Hello, hello. I wanted to talk a little bit about how to analyze a board. This board position comes from the Baduk subreddit. You can check it out here. So I've recreated the board position here, and let's talk about the first things I do when I see a position like this. Most of this happens kind of automatically, but I tried to put step-by-step process, and I'll be going through that. Okay, first, always needs to know whose turn is it. We can clearly see that here from the circle on this stone that it's white's move. The next step is kind of automatic. This is something that nobody can really teach you. You just learn through watching videos, playing games, doing Joseki, stuff like that. And that's pattern recognition. So let's take a look at what the patterns I see here. Area here looks important, and what this immediately draws the eye. There's also something here that catches my eye that I want to talk about. Here, this ko here, and this also catches my eye. Now, not all of this is actually relevant to the game, but this is kind of the immediate things that first jump out to me. The next thing I really want to know is the score. The score can be really important because even though there's plenty of moves on the board, I don't know what's really important for white or black to play unless I know who's winning or not. Just by looking at this, that black is winning. It may depend on the life and death of this group, but I'd rather, just by instinct, I'd rather take black at this here. Okay, so how to count quickly. I will probably make a more in-depth version of it at some point, but I usually count by twos, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 15, and then for white, 1, 2, and those are the only guaranteed points plus komi. So that's 4 plus komi, which is 10.5. So white needs to win this. Let's say white wins this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If white wins this, he has a chance of winning. It's white's to move. And obviously Seki is enough. He needs to kill this. We know the score, and now let's talk about the board positions. We obviously have 1 point worth stuff here, 1 point worth stuff here on the move for white to move, and then winning this. So white has to win this to win. Let's talk about this. So white is in a tough position because this black group has 2 liberties, 1, 2, and so does white. White obviously can't play here because if he does that, it's Salvataris. Black just takes there. And if white plays here, he lives in Seki. Let's show that. White plays here. He obviously can't play here next or here next. So black just passes or takes a bigger move. Let's say white takes a big move somewhere here. Then black can create Seki because of course he can't play here or here, and black can't play here or white kills here. The thing is, black doesn't have any co-threats. White has like 1. Pass. And this would be the final score. Black 3.9. Okay. So we have established that white needs to win this. So the only way to do that is with a ko. He needs to throw in here, which of course means black's takes. And then white needs a co-threat that's big enough. And I'm not seeing any. So I highlighted this area here because if white somehow gets 2 moves here, they could do this. And that would be a threat, but it's a 2-move threat. It doesn't really apply to the situation. This area, of course, is worth a point, but it's like you have to win 2 different ko's to do this, and then there's of course the ko here that's worth 1 point. White throws in, black takes, and white does not have any threats that are worth it. Can't. Playing here inside here does nothing. Taking the ko threat, you can take the ko threat, black just wins, and then white wins this point. Alright, so I guess the best move for white is actually just to accept this, to avoid the Seki, because he has no ko threats. Let's say white does do something else, and black decides to start the ko. White takes. Black doesn't have any ko threats. Just taking that back. Taking this extra point. So of course black's best move would be to say white takes this. Actually, since black doesn't want to do this, both players would save this to the end. So this is Seki. Because neither body wants to start the ko, but black wins. Because black is winning. If white was winning this game, black would have to start the ko, and white would want to keep the Seki. Alright, let's play out what I think are the most likely moves of the game. 1 ko threat comes in handy here. Black takes or something. White takes. Black is no ko threat. Just passes. Or just plays here. White takes. Black passes. White fills. Black takes. White has no co-threats. Oh no, white has one co-threat. Black passes. And then let's estimate the score. 3.5. All right. I hope that's somewhat helpful. I'll do more of these just to show more examples in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.